All right, what is up, y'all? So Rebecca Rebentish, welcome aboard, by the way, had asked a question this morning about how to access the weekly diligence tracker for the first 2 weeks here. And so I wanted to take a moment and just show everyone how to access the course content both from a PC and from a smartphone. So we'll start with the PC. From a PC, any PC, if you have an internet connection, go to community.superhumantransformation.com, and then you're going to put in your login details. And as a reminder, you can check and see what kind of events we have coming up. We don't have any listed right now, but this is where we're going to list our grains and highly processed plant-based oils talk, our next SHT 2022 meeting. Any of our social events that we have coming up will always be listed in events. And if there's a live meeting, this is where you'll get the Zoom link and or the Crowdcast link, okay? Now what we want to do right now is access the course. Okay, so if we come over to courses and we click on the SHT 2022, you may have to require access, and then you'll automatically be granted access. The default here is the activity feed. So very similar to the activity feed of the main group. When you come into the main group, you have like this kind of Facebook social media feel, and you can scroll down and see what's going on. When we come into this course, the activity feed is specific to the course, and this is the default that you'll come into when you come into the course. So here you can post anything related to the course. You can ask a question, post an update, post a picture, share a video, share a link. But to access the table of contents and the course content, then we would come over here to table of contents, and then we could scroll down and try to get to whatever it is that we're looking for. So specifically right now we're looking for the diligence tracker. We can find that both in the overview, and so in the overview we have most of the items that we'll need for the first 2 weeks. But if we come down to this one little lesson, which is how to use the weekly diligence tracker and download, click on that. And then we have a video on how to use it, super short, and then also we can download the diligence tracker here. Now this is a PDF, so you can come up here and download it directly to your computer, or you can print it. We have the weekly diligence tracker specific to weeks 1 and week 2, and then we also have a blank one if you're trying to do your own thing or customize your goals, okay? So now let's go over to the smartphone and do the same thing. Now, once you get the app on the smartphone, it's got that little Mighty Networks logo. We're going to be able to replace that with the SHT logo here pretty soon. So once we come into the app, then the way that we navigate the menu, instead of having that left menu on the computer or the PC, we come up to these 3 lines at the top left, and then we see that left-hand menu. And again, we have events. If there's anything coming up, what we want to do right now is go to courses, and then once in courses, we're going to click on the SHT 2022. And again, the default should be the activity feed. So here there's nothing posted just yet. If I wanted to post something, I could hit the plus sign, but now that I'm in the course, if I go up to these 3 lines, I should see table of contents. All right, so that 3 lines gives you the sidebar menu that you would see if you're on the PC, depending on where you're at inside the community. Okay, so now I'm going to table of contents. And if I scroll down, I've got all the different lessons, week 1 and 2 from overview. And then if I go all the way down, we got how to use the weekly diligence tracker, and I can access it there as well. Okay. All right. Now, questions, comments, feedback, send it our way. Everyone learns from questions, by the way. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for asking that.